And we're back here for our third game as we open up this meeting. As we open up the mixed division, we have the Vancouver Comet Ice versus Chicago Netball Mixed. A lot of experience on both of these teams. We have some members for the Netball American National Team. For the Vancouver Ice, you can see Gavin Watts down there at goal shooter. We also have Kavala and goalkeeper on the other side of the court. David Quach, center there for Chicago Netball, also has a lot of experience that he brings.
Yeah, loads of talent on the court right now. I know a couple of these players have been a part of Netball America for the past decade or more, so it's great to see them consistently every great hustle way. See them out here at the championships every year consistently.
So, what would you say are some of the biggest differences between the ladies' game or the men's game versus mixed? What are some differences that you feel like are more apparent in mixed netball?
That's a great question. I'd say you need a lot of confidence when you play against men. I think height-wise, jump-wise, they're ready to jump. Like we saw in the previous game, they were holding their space. They had the ability, like Santa Rosa was able to hold their space and receive a lob. In this game, it changes. If that same player was in this game playing against men, she couldn't necessarily do that because of that height they have. So the game changes. It's more come forward to the ball, communicate. You don't just stand and wait.
Yeah, that teamwork definitely comes in handy, especially in the mixed game. One thing to point out, people might be confused about how positioning works in the mixed game. So as mentioned, there are 7 players per side, and 3 men can play at a time. You get 1 for each third. So you can have someone in the attacking circle, someone playing in the midcourt, and someone playing in the defensive court. So that's how it works. But apart from that, there's not really any more restrictions as far as the positioning goes. You just continue to play netball. Chicago, you can tell they've played a lot. Really trusting each other with their passes. A great rebound there by Kavar Makala. Great save.
Good hustle by wing defense.
Vancouver continues to pass it. Very evenly matched here to start these first 3 minutes. Both teams doing a good job of just pushing the pace, moving it up the court, going for those balls. And the uniforms are, again, very similar to this game. If you see the uniforms with the lighter blue, that is Chicago. They also have their Chicago written on the back of their jerseys. And the Vancouver Comet Ice have the black on their kits.
Right now it's a juggle of who has possession. It's a fight for the ball. Close game, 2-1.
Vancouver retains possession. Looks like there appeared to be a contact. And, we've been in the firing range here. That's the third ball that's coming almost hit us, but we're doing all right.
Got a 3D experience right in front of us. Beautiful shot from Gavin. Vancouver leads 3-1 right now.
Nice little give and go. Gavin connects there.
Just he has that jump, you know, he has that spring in his legs. That's very hard to beat.
He's known for that vertical. The score is 4-1, but make no mistake, Chicago's played incredibly well too. They just need to connect there in that final attacking third.
One thing I also know, like during competitions, I tend to see is that some teams matches the other team's play. And one thing we always tell our team is just play our game, play our game. And that's maybe, you know, something we've seen from Chicago here. Started very strong and still playing super well. Just a usual occurrence is you start playing how the other team plays, which is not how you know to play.
Yeah, it's only a 2-point game, so plenty of time left. But with those 8-minute halves, definitely does feel rushed. You kind of feel the pressure, as you're mentioning, to play the other team's game. But as long as you can settle in, especially over a course of a tournament, you're likely to benefit from that. Vancouver unable to connect, but Gavin Watts gets another shot at it. He does connect that time. It's 5-2 as we head to a minute and a half left here in the first half.
Beautiful work from Chicago's center, seeing the space, moving into it. Beautiful shot.
They answer right back. 5-3, Vancouver's possession.
Great defense from Chicago. Ball was held for 3 seconds, so it's a turnover.
Great pass there. Hits it in a great fake. Continue to work that circle edge. So for those that are newer, you'll see the center position. They can go the entire length of the court except for the circles. So it's important that they play an important role both on the defense and the offensive end. On the offensive end, they want to be on that circle edge, be an outlet for the goal attack and the goal shooter in case they need to kick it back out, to use a basketball term, to kind of regain a good positioning and get a little bit closer to that post. Tried to fit it in there. Is it going to stay in Chicago's hands? Yes. They do a good job of getting it in quickly. Can they connect to tie it up here at the end of the first half? And they do. What a great sequence there, that last minute and a half there from Chicago to bring it back in. That second match between Santa Rosa and the Rising Stars, two very similar teams, two very hardworking teams. And yeah, we'll see if they can continue to give us a great game here. Vancouver gets the ball to start off with. Chicago doing a great job of forcing Vancouver to make a decision once they get into the circle. They're not letting them dictate. Chicago's kind of telling Vancouver which way to go, and they can respond on defense. The big man, but Kavar McCullough doing a great job of getting his hands in there, making it hard for Chicago as well to also work their way to the post. Seven, 5. Vancouver maintains possession.
Beautiful positioning.
Great job by the call attack there. The center doing a great job of working that edge. been a little scrappy here,
Beautiful
but Vancouver
shot.
connects. Pushes the score back up to 8-5. Will Chicago be able to respond like they did at the end of that first half?
I mean, they have time. We have 6 minutes left here, so really just settling back into their game, showing that they know what they're doing, they know how to play. Should be an easy comeback for them. Beautiful.
Beautiful connect. Brings it back to 2. Plenty of time left. A little over 5.5 minutes. Gavin with the vertical and finishes 9-6. Great way to push the pace there by Chicago. Tries to go over top. Unfortunately, can't connect there. It's going to remain in their possession, though. A good little pump fake.
Unfortunate pass there.
You can really see the flow start to pick up here. Both teams have seemed to get comfortable. Great work there, great technique to let that ball kind of roll, settle in, let players get in position so you can hopefully finish off this drive and make it a scoring one. Awfully close there, but it'll still be Chicago's possession. Oh no, excuse me, there's a contact on Chicago, so Vancouver will bring the ball up now.
You can see Vancouver's just settling in. They know they're playing the game. Risky shot. Oh, beautiful.
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 Great arc, 10-6. And a chance to make it a 5-point game now.
Oh, beautiful move.
That's it.
Great move. Used the post as a player, bounced that ball right off, received it, and scored.
There's still time here. If they can connect, it can be a 2-point game with about 2 minutes left.
Beautiful movement.
Great work. And Chicago connects. 8-10. It is now Vancouver's possession. How will they respond?
This turnover, if used well, this can be really, really good for them. Change the game. A little bit over 2 minutes left.
Oh. Great work there by the goal defense. He's really doing a good job of finding an opening, being an outlet whenever the teams are in trouble. The goal attack with the great pass there. Unfortunate. Goal shooter just a tad off. Vancouver is going to look to try to close out this game here, perhaps with a score. Unfortunate miss there by Vancouver, but they retain it, and Gavin connects, pushing it back up to 11-8 with a little over a minute to go. Again, a lot of games left to play this tournament, so I think for both teams, they're going to look to try to finish the game off. Just make sure they're making clean passes, getting clean shots. That'll really help with carrying momentum into the second game. Vancouver pushes up to 4-8 with a minute to go. Ref still making sure it's a clean game. Gets called for the contact there. Chicago's ball. They're bringing it up. Again, the goal defense for Chicago really doing a great job of just continuing to be an outlet. Vancouver with the stop. Now pushing it up. Chicago is not letting anything in easily.
Beautiful shooting from Gavin.
And that's 13-8. It looks like that will do it.
Well played. Game goes to Comets.
Well played, well played. Vancouver a little bit better there on the finishing. That wraps up our third game, and we'll take it to commercial break.